But if you look, there's all these bras in here. There's thousands of them, thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Used bras. So, my thought is in the name of gender equality and me being a biblical believer, which I think is the only logical thing to be able to believe in this world, is the creation and not the mystery schools of Egypt, Persia, Rome, Babylon, all that. If they was to come out here and look at that, police don't need that to come out here and put men's jock straps or briefs or boxer briefs, they would have a fit. They would literally have a fit. But because it's breast cancer awareness is a multi-million-dollar operation. To send money in for breast cancer and to send in for research is multi-millions, if not hundreds of millions. Say you send in $1, 87 cents goes to the corporation you send it to, and 13 cents goes to the research. When in reality, cannabis oil cures it. But yet they want to cut your breasts off and all that other stuff. It's quite ridiculous. Then you got people like Angelina Jolie, who claims she went and cut her breasts off because she had a trait in her genome that says she might get breast cancer, which is kind of ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing you ever heard. Now, I very seriously doubt she actually did it, but if she did, it was to promote that androgyny. You know, that's why Egypt had all the cats and had all their cat worship, because a cat is androgynous. You know, you got to pick it up and look under it to see if it's a male or female. So that, you know. But I just find it how society is completely ignorant and refuse to look into anything. You know, it's like you try to tell them, well, breast cancer awareness is a multi-million-dollar corporation that uses donations. It's tax-free. They pocket everything. The CEOs make millions of dollars off of it. And yet, you get mad when I refuse to send money to a corporation that makes millions of dollars off people sending money. You know, big pharmacy it blows my mind how people refuse to understand that pharmacy is witchcraft. It's just pure witchcraft. Cancer is a big business. They give it to you, matter of fact. In vaccines, they give you cancer. The people who are always talking about, you better get your vaccine, you're anti-civilization and all this other stuff. Well, you know, and then you got people like Ben Carson that says there is no science that says autism comes from vaccines. Well, that's kind of ridiculous, because, you know, the vaccine makers lobbied Congress to pass a law where the vaccine makers can't be sued for vaccine injury. Why, if there is no vaccine injuries, why in the hell did they pass a law so they can't be held accountable for the injury that the vaccine gave? It's quite ridiculous to think otherwise. You know, breast cancer awareness, yes, it's a good thing. You know, but if you literally think you're going to go to some specialist and get rid of the breast cancer, or fight it with, however you fight it with chemo or any of that stuff, or whatever else they do, when you could go dig something out of the ground, put it in a crock pot, boil it down, and, you know, take a syringe without the needle in it, suck up the stuff, and then swallow it, and you have an 85-90% success rate. When, you know, it's like hospitals have a 92% death rate. Logic. But people, you know, they put their faith in government organizations. You know, that's why the scriptures say government is a false god. Everybody worships the government. They take part in these things, you know. That's why them 501(c) churches, it's when you have a 501(c) church, you have a church owned by the government, and it blatantly states that the God of that church is government. I mean, you're worshiping the government. And you tell these people this and they get pissed off. I just, you know, people refuse. It goes like this. It goes, well, I don't believe in what you believe, so you're an idiot. Well, then you ask them, well, will you at least look into it? No. Why would I even look into something you believe? Well, how can you call me an idiot if you won't even look into it? It just, man, you know, it blows my mind. It really does, to see society, in the name of science, health care, and war, be called progressive. We are progressing in society. No, technology has progressed, but the human train of thought has digressed. The human characteristic of love has digressed. Care has digressed. But the machine itself, the institution, and the tools it uses to control the masses and the people with healthcare, media, technology, GMO foods, GMO drinks, GMO everything. It won't be long to be, you know, you won't be allowed to have organic grass in your yard. It'll be GMO grass. All that's progressed. But as a people, we've degressed. There's nothing good about us. Period. Period. We fall for everything and we question nothing.